Good morning. Welcome to Monday. This vlog is going to be a busy vlog, I think, because I've got a busy week coming up. So I thought I'd bring you with me. But anyway, it's Monday morning. It's 6:12. My mornings have been going well. I'm currently sat down with my bullet journal, with my cup of tea. Look how cute my mug is. My vitamins. Oh no. And my new book, actually. My friend bought me a new book and I'm trying to work my way through it, but I'm like trying to highlight stuff. This is a actual read it for homework, not pleasure. Anyway, this week is going to be a busy one, so I thought this is a good one to vlog. Should I tell you what's on this week? Would you like to know? No, let's do the bullet journal first. I'll tell you what's on next week. So, for those of you who haven't seen my bullet journal, it is the most beautiful thing you'll ever see in your life. It's the saddest thing I do. Here's my reading, what's it called? Bookshop, with little windows that you can see through. Because my goal was to read 10 books this year, but we're already on 11. So, filling this in, I am just going through and I'm doing my mood tracker. So this is for yesterday. So what was my mood yesterday? Yesterday I was very happy. Yesterday we went to London and we went to the life-size Monopoly. It is cool. It is very cool. I love me a game. I love me some Monopoly. I'm going to put amazing day. If I can find the pen. So for these I'm doing my mood, rate my day, which is how well it was. My energy level. Energy was not great. Energy was not great yesterday. Because I always don't know about you, but going through London gets me, kills me. I'm not on 125,000 followers yet, and I'm not on 165,000 on TikTok. So over to May. Also, I did this yesterday. So I had a junk journal page of like stuff I gather from the month, like little clippings. So I've got this cutting from the bookshop bag that I went to. But how good is this page looking? This is the Monopoly greaseproof paper, the little card we got for doing the game. This was the note that my friend wrote on the book. She sent me in the post, and then a little picture of Brian because it's just been his birthday. Anyway, so May is then filling in my scores. So I've got my sleep score, which was, I believe, 81. If you haven't got one of these Garmin watches, you need it. Let's change my 81 steps yesterday. I must have done well on the step front because we were in London. I want to say just shy of 10,000. I'm not good at steps, by the way, so if you're listening thinking, what the hell, that's not many steps, I don't do many steps. Yesterday I did 9,600, so a cheeky little 9.6. Bear in mind the day before I did 1.6. That got a red mark. And then my screen time yesterday, guys, my screen time has gone from 7 hours to like 3. Although, how do I go? Last week 4.1. I'll take a 4.1. Fabulous. And then we're doing whether I did all my habits. So things like, did I take my vitamins? I actually didn't take. Did I take them yesterday? I did take my vitamins yesterday. No, I didn't have a Stanley yesterday. So the Stanley is to drink an entire Stanley, but I didn't take one to London, so that was silly. I did journal. I did read for 10 minutes. I did intentionally move. And I did my Duolingo. So basically, we're doing great. I'm fully enjoying all of this. Anyway, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to head into the office and then I will talk you through the plan for the week when I'm there. in the office. I've already done 2 calls. I've already done a final meeting, but I've also sat down with Brian and we did our will. Okay, so here's a little reminder, if you don't have a will, that you should have a will, because it's very important. I know you don't want to think about when you die, but if you do, you don't want to leave everybody else stressed, do they, Brian?
No. Do a will, Charlotte.
Charlotte's in the office, hold on.
Do a will, Charlotte.
Charlotte says no. So I promised that I would tell you what is happening this week. This week is a very busy week. Can I show you my calendar? I don't think there's anything. There's no GDPR. I'll just do this. This is my calendar. This is a very important part of my entire life, but also the Georgina Rose events team. So this week, today, I'm in the office all day. I've got calls all day. I've got calls this evening. I've got one very exciting call to do, which I will record when I do it. Tomorrow I'm filming for somebody else's podcast, and then we're filming for the Secret Society of Brides podcast. So that's exciting. Wednesday, I haven't told you. I'll tell you on here. I have signed with a talent management company. So that was a big goal for the year, and we've ticked that off. So that is our first call to kind of go through the plans and what we want. We've also got a site visit on Wednesday, and then I'm going over to my dad's house because it's my dad and my stepmom's wedding anniversary, and he has booked Epic to do some private dining for them. So I need to go and set up and make sure it all looks pretty. Thursday I'm working at Holly's office and doing calls. I'm going to try and do like a bit of a sort my life out day. Wedding on Friday, wedding on Saturday. Afternoon tea at my house for my nan's birthday on Sunday. Pack and get ready to fly to Ibiza on Monday morning because we're going to Pat and Holly's wedding. Yay! It is a very busy week, hence why you're coming along with me. But yeah, let's get into it. So, no, it was all fantastic. So I would like to offer you the job. Yes, amazing. I did hope you'd say that. I think you'll be an amazing part of the team. Okay, so the calls went on for a little longer than expected, but happy they did because smashed out loads of stuff, which did mean I'm eating alone. But we are now trying out Brian's Boohoo haul for the weddings that we have next week. Obviously, he's buying them just before the weddings. They're really nice. Do you not like those? They look cool.
A bit clowny.
They're not clowny. They look good. They're meant to be straight. Not everything you wear has to be skinny.
Yeah, but...
Look, don't stand like that.
Looks like I'm wearing my granddad's pants.
It doesn't. Stand normally. If you had your white shirt and then your cream jacket, that might look really nice. What do we think?
Don't think I'm cool enough to pull off the baggy.
Yeah, you are cool enough. You just have to pretend. Happy Tuesday. I am in the office. It's actually 12:30. I've had a busy morning. I woke up, did all my stuff, did all my jobs, did a podcast for Becca, who has, her podcast is called Wedding Pros. So went onto hers, talked about how I got into business. It's very marketing heavy, and marketing is my favourite part of business, if I'm being honest. Then I popped on a call that I'm not allowed to tell you about. But if you could cross your fingers for me and manifest, that would be great. And then, biggest news is we've hired somebody new. Not going to tell you anything about her yet. She's given in a notice period, so we've got to wait for that. But she's due to start on the 1st of June. So Brian and I are currently just trying to update the contract, the company handbook, just all the systems that need to be in place that come along with hiring. But I'm very excited. She seems fantastic, and I think she'll fit in really well with the team. Rest of the plan for today is we need to leave. I need to eat lunch, and then we need to leave because we're going over to the office to film a podcast with Ellie from Gather. So I'm excited to do that, and then no plans this evening. I'm going to watch Race Across the World. Race Around the World? Racing Summit World. And then in the office tomorrow, site visit. So just prepping for that. I'm trying to get through my to-do list. I did smash out some work last night, actually, so I can tick some of these off. Like that. I've got Pat Partridge is getting married next week in Ibiza, and I am doing his ceremony. I am celebrating. So I have got the script that I wrote. We met up with him last week and just went through some bits and tweaked. And obviously with Holly as well, because Holly's in charge of the wedding, let's be honest. So that is ready and written. I need to go on Amazon right now and order some hammered paper. Oh, if this comes in time, I can show you. Hammered paper, and I'm going to print it onto that. Just need to find out what colour scheme they're going for the wedding. I think it's like sunset-y colours and brights and stuff. So I was going to try and get some ribbon. So I make a cute book to be able to read it from. Because otherwise, what am I reading it from? So I need to figure that out. So I need to order the white paper, and that can come tomorrow. And then we'll sort that out together. Right, I found some non-offensive ribbons, hammered paper, $15.99. Bargain. Right, don't steal my details. Hello. What are you doing?
Set up podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, good chat. I need to print out the plan. So I've got the questions. Ellie has already been sent them, so that is good. She knows what she's doing. I got some snacks from a little bakery, actually, near where we live, and I've never been there before, and I thought, let's try that. So we've got some snacks. She'll be here in about an hour. Brian needs to go and get Isla, bring her back here, because she's going to have to hang around during the podcast. And then we're going home, and I just want to chill. I just want to chill. Although I feel like the workload is, like, creeping up. So maybe I'll just do half an hour of emails and then I'll chill.
So like your save the date serves that initial introduction
Pure date,
message.
I think.
Exactly.
Is a save the
Yeah,
date.
literally. Excellent. Love. RSVP, that's when things start to be two ways. Because that's when you start to need something from your guest and they start to need something from you. That's when they start to need those specifics.
Yeah.
And that's when
I have just finished a site visit with one of our full planning couples, and I thought I'd show you this little road before I fully drive down it. I'm not driving and using my camera though. Ready? Oh my goodness, it is the cutest little town you've ever seen. This is the Manor House, Castle Combe. So if you want to come to the Cotswolds, it does not get much more Cotswolds than that. We are home from setting up my dad's house for his anniversary. I'm actually going to sit and do my to-do list for tomorrow because that will make me feel better. But I'm also learning Does Your Mother Know by ABBA because I'm singing it at a wedding next week. So there's a wedding next week that are doing something called bandioki, and basically they've got lots of musical friends. So we're all kind of, I say we, I'm not in the musical friends department, but I've been enlisted to the family band, and we couldn't think of a song, and only just today, it's T-minus 8 days till the wedding. It's today we've figured out what song we're doing. So if you think it, I'm not going to sing actually. Happy Thursday. I highly recommend, if you're self-employed, to get a self-employed friend, because maybe once a month, twice a month, me and Holly Robinson Georgie, meet up and we work together, either at my office or her office, and it just breaks it up a little bit and it just makes it a little bit more fun. So you can come with me to Holly's office. There she is. Hello. We have a huge to-do list today, and one of the first things that I need to do is just read through. So did I tell you that I'm doing a ceremony next week? I'm just practicing it with Holly.
A different Holly.
Different Holly,
Caveat
not bride
that.
Holly.
Yes.
So you can be Pat and Holly. You be Holly.
Okay.
I'll be me.
Fine.
And we're just practicing. So I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
as a constant reminder
as a constant reminder
that I'm always by your side.
that I'm always by your side,
You
and that I choose you
today and every day to come.
today and every day to come.
Stunning. Happy Friday. So I am getting ready for, I've got a wedding, it is Friday. I've got a wedding today and I've got a wedding tomorrow, and I am being better this year and not being ridiculous with how far I drive in between them. So I've booked a hotel in between just so that I can actually get a decent night's sleep. I've got my book. I've just got all my stuff to have a normal night's sleep because I'm trying to smash my sleep scores. Anyone that doesn't have a Garmin watch, you need one. It's fantastic. And I don't even know if it does anything, but mentally it makes me be like, I need to get my sleep score right. So I've got clothes for tomorrow. I've got sunglasses because it is a glorious day. The sun is out. It could actually be a sunny wedding, guys. And it's been a while. It has been a while. Isla's gone to school. Yesterday I got home, went for a walk, chilled, had dinner. I still feel like I need basically I'm worried about next week. Next week is a very busy week. So what day is it? Friday today, wedding today, wedding tomorrow, Nan's birthday. Oh my God. Today. Nan's birthday is today. Where's my phone? But she's coming over on Sunday, so we're doing an afternoon tea, so I need to make the scones, because obviously I can't just buy the stuff, because that would be too easy. I can hopefully get rid of them early, so that I can get a really early night. Then we fly. I think we must have to leave here about 4 a.m, because our flight's at 7. 5, 6, 7, maybe before. To fly to Ibiza. We can then chill on Monday in Ibiza. Tuesday is Pat and Holly's wedding. Wednesday, I've got quite an important call in the morning. And then pool party, which means I do need to bring my laptop. Okay. Pool party. Then we have to fly home early from the pool party because on Thursday, I've got another wedding. Attending another wedding. That's my stepbrother's wedding. Elliot and Kirsty. So very excited, but when I tell you I haven't been invited to a wedding in, I don't know when the last wedding I went to was, but there's not many. And then there are 2 in the same month, nay, in the same week, nay, 2 days away from each other. So that's life. That is life. So I'm just trying to be prepped and ready because I know it's going to be busy. Anyway, Friday then, so we get the wedding's on Thursday, we get back, we're driving home from that wedding because I just want to stay at home, just want to sleep at home. Stay at home. Friday, nothing, just one call. Saturday, wedding. Sunday, nothing. So that's what I mean by next week. I'm scared of next week already. And then these 2 weddings, today and tomorrow, are quite busy weddings. As in, like, this one's a TP. Tomorrow is just a crazy group of people. She knows. If you're watching, you know you're a crazy group of people. So there's a lot of them. So that one is going to be busy. I did her sister's wedding last year before, and that was so much fun. So I'm really excited for them, but I know that they're like, I actually have to work hard weddings. Some weddings are lovely where it's just like, it's at a venue and we really need you to look after us and make us feel special and here's a couple of things. Whereas this one today, there's like, we've got church ceremony. I'm thinking I'm going to the marquee, the TPs first, then the girls getting ready, then the church, then back over to the TPs with the guests to then get the guests ready for the confetti. Like, there's just lots, which I will try and show you. But as you know the rule, weddings come first. So hopefully the next clip you'll see is something at a wedding. This wedding is gorgeous. Actually, should I show you quickly? Let me show you first. There's no one here, so I'm not being a weirdo. I've come over to the TPs first to check it all. Then I'm going to go to the bride, and then I'm going to go to the church and then back to here. So let me show you. First of all, obsessed with the little breakout teepee that I'm currently in. Because I think people forget sometimes it's hot and you need shade. Anyway, they have got a fantastic idea for the seating plan. So I've got a little sign that says, at every table I'll save you a seat. Please find your envelope. Inside you'll find a friendship bracelet with a card which both will match your table name. Put on your bracelet and when the time is right you'll know where you need to be. So basically, from what I understand, inside they've got a little charm, a little, Taylor Swift friendship bracelet, and then it has the table number on, so that when they go and sit down they just look at their wrist and go, cool. So what I would do is put them into alphabetical order, because people be peopling and they're not great at common sense. So we'll just make it easier by putting it all in order.
I'll never forget no way. This old mother carried for right. I'll never forget no way. 'Cause I don't expect to be justified by the laws of men. By the laws of men. Oh, you find guilty but prove to justice by his mercy. Oh, when the rain falls all down, you fall and one man's down. Stop, remember that.
So I think everything is set up here. I've had a read through of the day plan. It looks beautiful. I'm very excited for today, and it's a gorgeous day. So I'm going to head over to the bride now. I said I'd be there for 11. I'll be there early, so that is fine. Probably not going to show you that bit. Privacy and all that. Let her have her morning. But I'll try and show you something in the church if I can. If not, you'll see us back here. Too unfit for it. Just for my blog.
With me, you don't know that I need to love and adore you. It's all that I am. It's all that I have.
So excited for that! When's it going?
Let's get this party started.
Always save the props until after the first dance. I should have blown them up though already. I'll show you. Wedding is done. Oh, what a really good wedding. They had everything that you could need. What is all lit up out there? You see, they're like little fairy lights. It's like Christmas. They had everything, but not too much, but fun, but vibey. That was great. Top tip for suppliers is always make friends with the evening food. I'm going to drive now to my Premier Inn, which is 45 minutes away. I'm going to read my book, then I'm going to go to sleep, and then we do it again tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. Another day, another wedding. So, stayed at my Premier Inn, had a lovely time. Although, this morning I've looked, my body battery on my little Garmin watch, 23. I don't know, it tells me, stay there. It tells me that I had, so it does like your sleep score and things like that. I'm a 90s girl. My sleep scores are fantastic. I had a 52 last night. But I don't really get it. I guess I didn't get much REM sleep. That's the one that builds up your body battery. So yeah, cheeky little 52 on the sleep score, which means my body battery is on 23. But, and I don't know if you're a bride or a supplier. Actually, can you let me know in the comments if you're a bride, a supplier, or just nosy? Because I'd like to know what kind of, who's watching. But anyway, something happens on a wedding day. You run off a different battery. It's like a generator. In my bum bag, there must be a little generator that keeps me going. But anyway, I've got a I want to say an hour drive. Let's have a look. Hour drive to the next venue. Then it is all go, like St Albans, yeah. This one is going to be a busy one. I told you this was going to be a busy one. I will try and show you stuff. 1 hour exactly. Wonderful. What wonderful planning, Georgie. Well done. I'll get there early. I might even have time to make a reel. What I do regret is leaving the pizza. How do I show you? The pizza in my car last night. That was an error, because now it stinks. I need to try and stop and find a bin en route. And a drink. I might try and stop at a garage. Actually, I'm going to go now so I can stop at a garage, get myself a drink, because it is hot. It's hot today, so I need to stay fueled. I left the water in the car yesterday, so it's like warm. Don't get me wrong. Love me a sunny wedding though, so let's just go.
I have you promise me to be my wife, to have and to want, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. It's your moment. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Good time. So good. Ba ba la. Telling me that who's ringing me? Oh, poor guy. So plan now is to just check everything is ready. There's a lot of bits I need to do to make sure, like stuff to put under the top table. I need to move some stuff from the drinks reception over to here, which I will do later. The best thing about tablecloths is being able to hide shit under it. Right, you saw the rock and strollers, they've come in, they were amazing. So I'm just gonna sort out all the other bits, and then bride and groom should be here now. This is their first dance.
It's all about you. It's all about you, baby. Still do. Dancing on the kitchen side. Yes, you made my life worthwhile. 2 + 2, I'm going
done, finished. It is 10 to 11. We just did, I didn't manage to get any footage for you, couldn't even see me, we just did bouquet toss, father-daughter dance, and then some Italian dancing. The Italian dancing is wild. I'm trying to figure out which nationality parties the hardest. And I do think Italians have to be up there because they've got all the like, da, 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 like, you know, they did some bangers. Anyway, I've got, I think, a 2.5 hour drive home. And then I need to get Isla by 10 a.m. I need to stop off at petrol stations while I can get a drink because I'm parched, absolutely parched. Because if one more venue charges me £3 for a Coke, I'm going to cry. So yeah, I'm going to stop at the services, I'm going to get a drink, I'm going to go home, I'm going to get some sleep. This might be, actually let me bring you in here. Sorry, I realised that is this my last video? Yeah, I think this is about to be the end. Tomorrow I'm just doing my nan's little afternoon tea. For anyone who says they want to be a wedding planner because it's glamorous, this is what my car currently looks like. We've got the pizza box from, we've got the pizza box from yesterday's wedding. We've got an empty Stanley. We've got a warm bottle of water. We've got a jacket that I absolutely did not wear and did not need at all. And now we've got a 2.5 hour drive home. You've got to love weddings to do this job. I tell you that because they are phenomenal. But if you don't love them, that's a hard day at work. For me, I had a great time. So this is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked how busy I was. I'm going to try and take you next week because next week is going to be epic. But I don't want to do stuff at other people's weddings. I'll show you a little bit. They won't mind. But yeah, I'll see you next week.